Hey, what is up, YouTube? ND Unboxings and Reviews here, and right now I'm going to bring you the results of round of 64. This is the second round of the NCAA tournament, and so let's jump right into it. Kentucky won against the playing game, so that was a pretty obvious one there. This is a new bracket. My other one I didn't like, and I made a new one before Thursday afternoon. So if you guys are wondering, hey, it's not the same bracket, it is a new one. Iowa State took care of Connecticut. VCU took care of Wichita State. Indiana took care of New Mexico State. And all the ones that you see in green, I got right. I got 29 out of 32 right in the first round. So pretty good. And I think you know what the losses are. Colorado took care of UNLV, which is pretty big. Baylor took care of South Dakota State. Xavier beat Notre Dame. And a very shocking upsets tonight as Lehigh took out Duke. So Duke gone in the first round, and a bunch of people's brackets were messed up by that. Michigan State took care of LIU Brooklyn pretty easily. St. Louis beat Memphis. New Mexico beat Long Beach State. Louisville beat Davidson. Murray State beat Colorado State in a close one. Marquette beat their playing game. Florida beat Virginia, and Missouri losing to Norfolk State. A pretty big loss right there. Another 2-seed going down. Two 2-seeds lost. Last night, as I'm making this video on Saturday night. So as we move on to the East, Syracuse took care of UNC Asheville by some blown calls by the ref. Honestly, UNC Asheville should have won that game. So Syracuse was still on it, and they won today against K-State, which I was kind of upset about, but I'll bring that to you in the video of my winners of the round of 32. Kansas State took care of Southern Miss. Vanderbilt took care of Harvard. Wisconsin took care of Montana, which was a pretty close game for a while, until Wisconsin totally blew them out. Cincinnati was ahead by a lot against Texas. Texas started to come back, but Cincinnati won that one. Florida State and St. Bonaventure, that was a really close game all game, and Florida State only won by 3, so another almost major upset in the first round. Gonzaga handled West Virginia pretty well, so I got the win for that one. Ohio State, pretty obvious win over Loyola Maryland, and so that 2 seeds moving on. North Carolina took care of their match pretty handily. Creighton beat Alabama by 1. I'm pretty sure it was by 1. It was a pretty hard-fought game. Creighton was down by like 10, I think. Came back and to win it. I picked USF to beat California in the play-in game, and they beat Temple, so USF won that. Michigan losing to Ohio, so Ohio another major upset, 13-4, and that was my last loss of the round of 64. The rest are wins as NC State beat San Diego State. Georgetown took care of Belmont. Purdue took care of St. Mary's, and Kansas took care of Detroit. So that is my round of 64. I got 29 out of 32 correct, and after tonight, after the games finish tonight, I will make another video of the results of the round of 32. Alright, thanks. I have the PS Vita review coming out soon. If it's not out before this one, it's going to be shortly after this video. Thanks. Bye.